is a short introduction to the Cogni-sketch system and what you can do with it. I'm going to quickly log in as a test user. Having logged in, I see an empty canvas in front of me, which I can use to create my Cogni-sketch, cognitive sketch. And for demonstration purposes, I'm going to create one based around The Simpsons. So I'm going to give the project a name, and that has been created. And you can see now here in my project list, I have The Simpsons. Now, a key point of Cogni-sketch is that I'm not trying to replicate things you can do in other tools and information you can find elsewhere. So a lot of this is around dragging and dropping information from other sources. So separately in Wikipedia, I've been searching and looking for Bart, reading about The Simpsons, and I found this character called Bart Simpson. So let's copy this image. For whatever reason, this character has caught my attention. So I'm going to paste that in here. So now we have an image of Bart Simpson. What I might choose to do is switch my palette to a different palette where I have some more information items, and I'm going to create this concept of a person and give the person a name. So, okay, and here we now have this. So I might link this image to that person. Okay, the whole point of this is you have the freedom to define whatever it is that you want. I could go back to Wikipedia and I could be reading more about The Simpsons and Bart Simpson, and I find down here a particularly good quote from someone called Nancy Cartwright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this text into Cogni-sketch and I'm going to leave it here. Okay, now you can see it's slightly reformatted, but that's okay. I can open up here and apply my own formatting using a simple embedded editor. So I might want to make that a quote, for example, and maybe put this on a new line and make it not a quote. Maybe put that in bold as well. Simple formatting, nothing new here. So save that. And I can link this in perhaps to the Bart Simpson character. Now with each of these, I can collapse these nodes. I can give them labels and I can move them around. So what else can we do? Well, I previously did a search on Twitter and I found this very interesting tweet about Lisa with an embedded video. So what I'm going to do is take this tweet and I'm going to bring this on here. But of course this is about Lisa. So what I really need to do is create a new person. Let's call this one Lisa Simpson. And we're going to link this tweet to Lisa. Now we can actually, while we're going, we can have this playing if we want. Whilst we're continuing to edit, we might, for example, connect these two together. Let's pause that. Okay. And we can go and find more information about Lisa. The whole point here is it's a way of gathering my information together. I might decide that I want to add some text of my own. I might say on here, I think Lisa and Bart have a good family, for example. Whatever I want to add in there, copy and paste. This is just now a comment. I might also add myself a to-do, and I might maybe over here link it to Bart and say, find out if Bart likes dogs, and I'll give it a due date of, say, the 30th of April 2020. Okay, so I now have a to-do list here, at which point it might be worth showing the timeline tab. And you can see here automatically on my timeline I have an entry here for find out if Bart likes dogs. I also have a table tab, bit of formatting needed here, but it basically shows all of the information that we have about each of the nodes on the graph, on the canvas that we're drawing. And I can of course save this at any time. So what else can we do? We might want to go and find Springfield. So let's go find Springfield in New York. Of course, there's more than one Springfield in the USA, so we're going to now drag this onto our chart, onto our canvas. We don't actually need to see the map. We might also search for Illinois, I think. So we have two Springfields here, and I'm going to put them both on the map, and perhaps there's some debate over which one of these is the real Springfield. So we might want to add another concept on here. Let's do a TBC because I can extend my palette, and I'm going to call this Springfield. Okay, and both of these are potential Springfields. Maybe I decide that this link between the two is not, oh, I'm sorry, I meant to Maybe we decide this link is not the right link, so I'm going to do that and then delete the link and close both of those again. Just to explain, the way that you create links is you hold the Shift key down. So if I want to create a link there, I hold the Shift key down and drop. If I don't want to create a link, I just select that one. I just move the node as I would normally without the Shift key. Okay, final couple of things. YouTube video, I found this one interesting one earlier. I also want to retain this. This one's all about Bart and his, oops, wrong one. This one's all about Bart and some of his experiences. So I'm going to bring this down here, drop it in and link it to Bart. So this is basically Cogni-sketch. It's a really useful way of connecting your ideas and thoughts together, capturing notes, progressing timelines, and generally extending in whatever way you see fit. You can do things like search the canvas, and obviously this is useful on larger canvases. You can search a palette and dynamically extend your palette with different concepts. You can have multiple projects and look forward in increasing versions of this to see more and more development as it goes by. Thank you.